banger. Come here, man. What's up? This cat. A Chimera? Ooh, maybe a future behemoth. Chimera's coming. Let's get all these chests out of the way. There's so many. I should check the strongest lord. See how well Ghosted. See if he secured his first place. Ooh, we got a gold. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's get all of this done today. Today's task. And let's level up our new boy, Forendil. Yeah, buddy. Okay, and then I think we're good actually like that. Because I'm leveling up all my mages now. My maximum I level up passively now. This feels good. Here we go. It's gonna be a long morning. I'm really early for once, so we're trying out a new playlist again today. We're gonna see if we can get some bangers out of it to make a really good playlist of everything. Fear Forendil, can't wait. Ooh, we can hunt for Phaedrix too today. Oh, there's thunder in me. Rip. I might just look for really weak ones and then try and capture a bunch and do the bug for once. I ain't done it really. I did it for a video, but I only did like two creatures just so people knew about it. But I haven't really abused it. How are you doing, Kian? How you doing? Good morning, everyone. I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, but it is 9:20 in the morning, so I'm actually really early for once. We got the Forendil wheel. Ghost 190 million. Woo! And then Meowth came and took second off Does. Damn. Ghost definitely wanting them 200 heads, you can tell. He wants to maintain being the #1 dog, obviously. Let's go. I'm terrified to see his account. But we're leveling up our pets too, which is good. You know. And what we've done, I recorded it for the video, you guys won't have obviously seen this, but we've cleaned up a little bit of in here. And as you see, we've got a Pain Bloom, and I actually have like another Pain Bloom one here. But I actually have now got this epic one, which has a 1-star Pain Bloom and 4-star Pain Blooms. I'm kind of pod champing at that, and it's got some decent stats as well for an epic. So we're taking that so far. It's gonna be a good day. I can feel it, man. Many of your friends said that Call of Dragons is too harsh for free-to-play players. Is it true? I don't think so. I think this game's really free-to-play friendly compared to like Rise of Kingdoms. Compared to it like Rise of Kingdoms and that, definitely it's way more free-to-play friendly. Even the fact that like, I'm just gonna say, like you can, as a free-to-play player, just think, right? Everyone will tell you, and this is like, even I'm gonna tell you, you should never invest your heads into gold key commanders, right? You should never do that. Same like in Rise of Kingdoms. So, you know, heroes like Nika and even like Bakshi and Valen, these are heroes you're going to get in gold keys and you're going to expertise over time. But if you wanted to play mage only and you was only playing, you know, mages, I'm not gonna lie, if you expertise this hero, you'd actually have Valen and Waldea as a really strong combination with each other. And then you still have stuff like Fear and Atheist as another free-to-play friendly match. Like, there's so much free-to-play friendliness in like how you can play. And like, the game rewards activity. Like, literally, our mails all the time. I don't even know how many mails I get from our officers, and within the message of that mail, it always says activity always beats money, no matter what. And it does, man. You have to be active. And I'm a prime example. My account was really good because I was super active. But then, because of I made like a second account, which was purely free to play, and I hit T4 by, what, the Dire Bear or Necro Giant in the very first season. And I did that quite easily. And that wasn't even in a Super Spenders Alliance. I was in a very fair average alliance. So you can get it even quicker. And people have even said they've got it quicker, you know? So, like, the game always rewards activity, because any whale that spends their money and hoards, like, you know, hospital healing items or their XP bucks for the heroes or the artifact dust, right? Well, at the end of the season, all of it disappears. It goes back to level 1, so everyone's on the same playing field again. So, like, as a free-to-play player, it's good, because if you're active, you're going to be ahead, because you're going to be killing all of these, you know, guys. You're going to be leveling up. You'll be pushing this dragon trials and stuff really well. So you get good benefits. So I'd honestly say, like, don't get me wrong, any game, and I'm not going to say here this game's God mode for free-to-plays, but I am going to say, like, this game has better opportunities for a free-to-play player. Especially, like, even, like, the scouting system, right? So, like, every season, you can get like new wonders. You're gonna get new villages, new locations to unlock, new rewards. And these rewards, guys, is like if you do, for example, let's just do a couple for you, right? Look, I get some free tier 3 units for free that I know I can upgrade later on into tier 4 units. So, and I can just keep hitting go. I don't have to do anything. It's really fast and streamlined. So they've made it, if you're an active player, you're gonna get all of the rewards. I've done it every single season, honestly. And I know other players that are free to play, and I bet they're in the rankings. So around here, I'm looking for a person. Hold on. It's gotta be around here, it's close. Unless they changed their name. Well, there's one. So Captain Snowball, he's completely free to play. And he has over 9 million more power than I do. So that just shows, as a free-to-play player, if you're more active even than me, you're gonna have more power. You know what I'm saying? So like, this game is all about that activity. If you can be active, then you're gonna enjoy it. It is a game that requires you to play it. So it's not like Rise of Kingdoms where you can kind of keep playing off and on and you know, vice versa. It's kind of like playing almost like World of Warcraft and stuff, where you have your account, and the more you're playing it and the more you keep playing, the more investment you get, and it's way better for you in the long run, right? So, but like I say, any game has the spending mechanics. There needs to be this in order for the development for this type of game to keep pushing out the content, right? At the end of the day, they have to get paid. So, then we got wrong. Some people might wish there was different ways of doing it. You know, there could be different models, who knows? But it's one of them. I think if you're an active player, you'll be fine. If you're not going to be an active free-to-play player, then you're probably going to feel a bit more of the burden. But at the end of the day, if you're just wanting a game to have fun with, you're going to have fun. The thing is, they talk about the limitation of gathering gems and can't farm Darklings, like how they farm Barbarians and Rock. It's hard to get speed up and stuff. But you have so much more events to play into. And you've got like free healing. So the problem what they don't realize is they are complaining about speed ups, right? And in Rise of Kingdoms, generally, you need more speed ups because you need to pay for time. You need to pay for time to heal. In this game, you don't. You just pay the resource. So because you don't need to pay for the speed up cost of healing your units, that's why they don't give you as much speed ups. Because now you're getting way more speed ups in terms of just building. Or look how many, like, troops. Look how much troop training I have from just starting this season. And then these are building up, and then like this is building up. This is at the start of the season, and it's casually going back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're active, you're gonna get speed ups. You're gonna be fine. Like, and the AoE barbing used to be a thing, but I don't know. I think the limitation as well of gem farming is good because it stops bots. People don't realize there's a lot of stuff in this game purposely done to stop bots and stop people from just, you know, creating farm accounts that only farm gems. Because if there's a bot that only farms gems, how are you going to farm gems? And then that bot is going to use those gems to get way more resources in certain events because it can spend in it for an infinite amount. And then it can just sell all that. It's like a really vicious cycle. So the gem limitation on farming's honestly fine, because even Captain Snowball said he farms maybe 2 days and he maxes out all of the gems. And then it's perfect for him because he now gets to farm, like, on Wednesday, gold, Thursday, wood, on Friday will be stone, and on the weekend, you can just farm mana. So you just have a nice rotation, so you always are farming the, like, different resources that you're gonna need throughout playing the game. So it's way better time management as well by playing it that way. So, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like your friends, in my eyes, are part of the same population that are like players that are too impatient and they just kind of want instant gratification and rewards all the time. Like, and they're not understanding how this game works over the long period. Because like I say, if you can imagine it in Rock, the amount of speed ups you're getting in Universals as well as what you need for the like healing, if you remove that and just put free healing in, you'd have the same amount most likely that you'd be earning in this game and that game. So I would just honestly play the game and just enjoy the game. Most players that play the game and stop listening to like their friends that just tell them weird stuff and just play it, they enjoy the game for what it is, because it's a really fun game. It's got a really smooth, probably the best PvP in the genre right now. Playing these behemoths is actually really fun. They're just like a nice fun minigame in the game. Obviously if you're in a top tier alliance, it's a lot easier to do, but if you're in like a normal kind of like free-to-play players alliance or free-to-play player server where it's not like, particularly strong, and you're just, going along, everyone will have a nice challenge. And because you're having a nice challenge, you're just going to enjoy the game. Like, it's just one of them things where I've heard so much stuff about this game from people in chat. It mind blows me. Even in comments, people were telling me that I were telling lies about the daily deals. But that person was a complete free-to-play player that didn't even understand how daily deals worked. So how could you tell me how they work? Because what I said was true. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people that just kind of want to hate on the game because they just want to hate on it. It's new. But I'm telling you, if you play the game, anyone who's played the game generally has enjoyed the game for what it is. It's got the best PvP, it's got really fun mechanics in, and yes, and I'm going to say this as well, yes, it's not perfect. It doesn't have every single event in, but guess what? They're adding more and more events, and the events they've got in so far are really cool, right? They're different takes and different versions of games that you might have felt similar to in Rise of Kingdoms. So it's like, you already have a base knowledge of what you're going to get yourself into when it comes to the events. But when you play them, they're different, you know what I mean? And because they're different, it feels better, right? And it's a different experience. So that's what I would say. I'd just say play the game, stop listening to people's like advice and make your own opinion, you know? That's one thing people do nowadays. They listen to everyone else's other opinions, but then they won't even try the game. Their own, you know what I mean? They won't even try it and create their own opinion. Like, you could hear, like, I've heard so much bad stuff about certain games. I've played the game. It was actually a really good game. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. I just think if you give the game a fair shot, and just actually go in with open eyes and understand, okay, this is what the game does, this is what it's offering me, then you understand, oh, this is actually a good game. It's not even a bad game at all. You know what I'm saying? So, it's up to you. And that's not even me because I'm sponsored by them. That's just me because I'm a gamer, you know? I play games. I love playing games. Like, normally if I'm not streaming and I've finished creating all my content for the day and I'm winding down, I'll jump on Hearthstone, or jump on WoW, or jump on League of Legends. I'll play on different games with loads of people hate certain games, but I'll play them because I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, create your own opinion, play the game with open eyes, and you'll be surprised. That's what any game will tell you. Because I could play stuff on stream like Slay the Spire and get 1 view most likely, but I bet you people might like that stream. Because I'd be just enjoying myself playing Slay the Spire, which is like a deck building game. It's so fun to play though, you know? I have probably like nearly 500 hours clocked on it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to play a game, play it. Play it, and if you don't like it, guess what? You tried. At least you tried it, you know? And then you're like, it's not for me. Maybe in a year from now, you try it again, and it's got a lot more in, and then you're like, oh, this game is actually really good. I enjoy it now, you know? That's what a lot of people do with Rise of Kingdoms. I played Rise of Civilizations at first. I hated that game. There was no KVK system. There was hardly any events. When I quit, they introduced a gearing system, and there were no KVK still, I think. So then I left. But then they introduced KVKs and Ark of Osiris and all the new events, and it was just a way better game, right? So, Hakuna Matata, you have fallen into the trap that I've told so many people not to do so far in the stream. I'm going to make a video on it very soon that comes out. So, sadly, you can't fix it unless you reset the actual talent. I've done the exact same thing as you, my friend. Don't you worry. You are not in the same boat. If you watched my live stream when I played this, I was like, oh, this is a really cool feature. Look at it. I can pick this, and it's going to make my skill tree for me. I don't have to do it, right? But for some reason, it allocated these points first before these points. So this tree is obviously, it should be up here, but it's not. The only way to fix it is hitting that reset button and paying the gems at the moment. I have made a big issue about this in the devs. So hopefully they fix it, and when they fix it, we'll get some sort of compensation. Maybe we'll just get like a free... they'll reset every hero's talent pages again for free, like they did, you know, like when they do hero changes, like they did it for the garrison, when they did a garrison change, you know, for Garwood, for a good example. So I'm hoping they're going to do something like that. I hope they just reset everyone's talents again, so you have to just reassign them, or choose it, and then when you choose it, it prioritizes the tree with the most points in first, and then it goes to the tree with the least points in, you know? But yeah, sadly, no way to fix it apart from resetting. So I do apologise, my friend. But yeah, we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. So it's not just you. It's not just you. It's me as well. I'm looking for 16s that no one's near. I might just move out a little bit. Oh, I didn't save it? We got foreigner boys. We're cooking. I do like this setup though. It's kind of nasty. I wish I could change this to something better though. I love how this works, bro. There's no question marks, no nothing. We can just rock ranged units. I love it. This season, by the way. Oh, did I not just save that? Tilt me more. Tilt me more. You know it's early morning. You know it. You know it's early, boys. Right, let's actually equip some of these things as well. These pets. We're straight cooking though. That's all Cav. That's terrifying. We're missing Bakshi too. Hang on. No, wait. Am I? No, he's there. I'm going crazy, chat. I'm just that tired. Right, we're gonna save that there. There. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Right, now I can set these up. Do I have any more meat? That's the real question. If not, this thing can get out. This thing's going in. Come here, boy. Can I feed you? Oh, right. Come on, chat. We've got 3 chances. Who believes? How you doing, Hanata? I can't. Oh, I'm going to have to use translator. GG. You're making me work this early? You're making me translate this early, girl? You know I'm joking. You know I love it. All that. Oh, that's konnichiwa. Okay. We know that word. How you doing? Yeah, I know, Kuna, man. It tilts me too. I hope they change it and reset everyone's talents. Let's get some food. Let's see if we can hit the button, get some food for that Berserker Drake. Oh, it's for the lizards. So this, I've got 5 of these so far, but none of the others. Oh, new skill. I've got this one already. Don't want to talk about it. We ain't talking about it, chat. Don't worry about it. Right. No, you can just do that then. Right, let's deploy those guys out now, finally. And we'll just whack on... You can have that. You can have that. You can have that one. I might just give you the other Pain Bloomer actually. What am I talking about? Level them all up then. Nice. If I in chat Japanese for the whole stream, will be about sneaky using translate. Yep. I'd be like, oh, it's like some people do it. I don't mind. I don't mind at the moment, but maybe, you know, one day in the future, chat, you know, who knows, when we get maybe the 200 view streams and chat is just like, then I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be translating that. I'll be just looking at it like, yep, good luck, guys. I need to do my dragon trials as well. I'm gonna do all that after, like, push some levels, and I'm gonna capture some pets. There's no Phaedrake near me at the moment, though. So I'm gonna have to, like, look for a Phaedrake. Oh no. Don't do it though. Don't get any ideas, chat. I don't want you guys just randomly start spewing out languages where I'm just gonna be like, oh no. Translate. Second screen. Always have it there ready. Copy and paste. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad my last video didn't do good at all. Even though it was a really good video, I had really fun doing it though. I wish more people checked it out because it told you how to get the. Obviously, a lot of people know anyway, but like the free pet and the cool wall pet AI thing that's currently cooking. You can get a PS5. You can win a trip. Who knows? Where are you going, girl? Are you tripping? She was going for a gentle stroll. I didn't even know where she was going. She was just like, yeah, I'm going this way, guys. Everyone else is like, what are you doing? Yoda. I don't know what this cat's doing. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me go grab him. He's doing something crazy, I think. Oh. Right, we're back. And we're just going crazy because he was like wanting water, but he's got water already. But he's a cat where he's like, I need water from the tap. So I have to put the tap, well, his bowl under the tap to then let him drink the water. He's like, I don't know, he's special, man. He's not a normal cat by any means. We're gonna make a tree for our boy Forendale here, by the way. What's my server? I'm in server 2. This is our division currently. But yeah, we're in server 2. We're basically 1 to 10. I mean, you got 22, 3, 4, 5, and 26. That's what makes our division up. So that's our server at the moment. You're in 41s. Nice. Wow. Oh wow. It's just the thingy one, isn't it? It's just how the arc works. Good night, dude. Nice to see you in chat though. Excited to face TA. Do pets only have one talent? I believe so, yeah. They have one main rage skill talent, if you want to say that. I know she's done loads of testing and it all. I want to catch up with him in Solid. One day, maybe Solid might jump in and we'll be able to chat with him and he'll be able to help us out. Answer any of your questions. Yeah, there's a really weird bug. For some reason, these reset on season. I don't think it's a bug. It's not a bug. It's a tip. So if you bought any of these first purchases in this season 2, these all reset too, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if that's going to be intended or what, but yeah. Yes. Bit crazy, isn't it? Your pet talent is singing and dancing. Put it on, what is it? Birds Got Talent? Because I'm an infantry lover, one of my favourites at comb is Garwood Bakar. A combo. Yeah, you're gonna get so much healing. That's the only thing I don't like with Garwood though in the open field. I don't like the fact that he heals too much. Means you give your opponent, or the enemy, like more merits, because if they're already killing your march really easy, yeah, you're tanking more damage, but you're actually feeding more merits because it's troops healed. But if you like look at someone like Madeline, Madeline's a shield. Shield still like mitigates the damage, but it's not generating any additional units, you know what I'm saying? So you get the maximum benefit out of it. That's why like shielding is generally better than healing. But in like a raid, healing's generally better than a shield. Because you kind of want higher troop capacity so you can maintain aggro or threat. That's one thing a lot of players don't really know about, but you know. Yeah, we're in this zone. I think we're fighting each other for this one, right? This is our one. Do you know what I didn't realize? I didn't realize I could scout all of these zone 1s because, you know, because I did this scouting. If you click on this, if you look, it says you can't scout certain bits, but you can scout other parts. So like this, I can now scout, so it's a bit weird. So, you know, we're just gonna max out this area, and then we'll finish off this zone here. And then we got all of TA, I think, are on this side anyway, so our friends are above us, we don't have to worry about scouting there. It's always about scouting this way and up. I'm from Surf 32 and we just had our Season 2 live. So Max purchased a pet currency from the store before Season reset and now it still hasn't reset. I hope they fix it. Oh, I get you now. Yeah, I hope so. When comparing my Garwood Bakar combo with my Madeline Nico combo somehow, does so much damage to multiple targets with bleed. It might be just due to your thingy, but I bet if you did Madeline and Bakar, you'd probably do better than thingy. If your Madeline's even at like 5-1-1-1, it should be doing better. Or like even 5-5-2-2-2-2 and stuff. It's a monster march, man. It's all about, like I say, effectiveness. It's about not feeding your opponent's merits, right? You wanna deal damage, but not feed merits, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chisgol with his reset. I think I hadn't watched any of it. But if a few players have had it, then, you know, I do wish we could whale like that one day, but not yet. A really cool thing though, what I am thinking about, chat, I am going to be streaming, obviously, as you can see now. I'm going to stream for a while, and then I've got to pick up the little one from school around 3 o'clock my time. So I'll be ending the stream around like 2, so that's like 1 UTC, so that's 13 UTC, right? So we've got quite a few hours to go. And then what I'm going to do though, and I kind of want to announce on stream, which is really cool, because it only honestly happened this morning. We actually found a new sponsorship. I've got a new sponsorship with another game. I'm going to try it out. I've never played it. So I'm going to do a sponsored live stream later on. It's going to be completely first impressions. I've got gift codes. So if any of you want to play with me, we can all play together. It's meant to be an idle-based game with a bit more stuff. So it's kind of cool if you like idle-based games, you know, to play alongside something like this, right? Because an idle game you don't have to put much time into, right? You just load it up, claim your daily deals, maybe upgrade your guy, pass on, you know? So we do have a new sponsor, so that's going to be a really cool stream if you want to come and join it. I'll be live streaming the first impression, and then what I plan to do for it is basically upload either 2 or 3 videos a week. So I'm thinking like, you know, a third video on like Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, something like that, you know what I mean? So you still have basically nearly 10 Call of Dragons videos a week from me, but you're gonna have that, you know, extra like 2 to 3 something else. So, and like I said, I'll be live streaming that game maybe later on tonight as a first impression if I get it all set up on stream really nicely for you guys. So if you want to check it out with me. And like I say, we can all play, have fun. You know what we're all like here. We just want to have fun, right? So, and what I do want to say is, like, with that sponsorship, we're going to be saving that for something cool for the future. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, thank you Justin, thank you everyone in chat. I'm buzzing, honestly. I was like, there's no way. And they came. Let's change to the YouTube one so you guys can actually see everyone. Ooh. I never know where to put this. You know what I'm saying? There's no good spot where you can just see it. It's going there. The view's going there for now. Alright, let's get the next Scout Arena out. Also, you know, if you don't know, I've got my streamer bot already open. So if you do want to send me your war pets, I know a lot of you guys like sending pictures of your war pets and stuff. You can find my ID by just doing !ID, and that is, you know, how you can find me. So if you want to send me any pic, one thing I didn't even realize was on my Season 2 launch day, that live stream hit over 1.2k views. So honestly, anyone who watched that, thank you for watching. Honestly, it was such a good stream as well. We had so much fun. We were crazy. How you doing, Kevo? I want to say, Mr. Kev. We got Kev in chat. Let's go. All right, let's keep grinding. So we've emptied the CP now. So what we're gonna try and do is use the search function. There's no drakes. I need to keep hunting drakes at the moment. That's the plan. I'm gonna keep finding them until we get a really nice one for our series. So can anyone help find me a... There we go. See if anyone in the alliance is free to help. Level 11. If you see a paw print and I miss it, let me know, chat. But that's a bear. That's a Lizzie. Oh, thank you. I love my alliance. Multi-create. Let's go. Goon Squad. And we hit the button. We get the button. So all the Goon Squad. zooming out because of him. Watch how fast, man. If you guys want a really good idea about calves, I'm gonna tell you now. You need to make Craig with Atheus. I'm telling you. Where is he? You need this match. Craig primary, Atheus secondary. And the only reason you run this thing is because of the talent page. Like, with the talent page, you're going up into this insane high mobility talent page, right? I don't know how this is going to work, by the way. We're going to soon see. But with this super high mobility tree, with, honestly, so you get March speed after battle ends, right? Your Atheus also gives you March speed too, which is just insane. So the amount of March speed this Cav match has, like, look, it's zooming. It's already zooming. And I don't even have any of the artifacts leveled up. Yeah, and that. But the way I do it, so yeah, Atheus Sphere is another super fast one. But the way I do it is I spread the cabs out. So you can have Fear now. So I'm running Fear with Foronil, right? So that's one. And then we have like Freyga with, you could do Craig if you really wanted. That'd be 2 flying marches there already. Like, you could just run side by side. Or what you can do, which I'm doing, is like I'm running like Freyga with, was it Alistair? And I use ranged cav because they both can use their moves with ranged cavalry, which is cool. And then I have Bakshi and Hosk. That is ranged cavalry too. But then I run like Emrys Nika with flying calves. And I use, and even though the flying calves, I use it for the unyielding rush. So you gotta remember, when you're looking at troops, you can still treat these flying calves as ground-based cavalry units, right? Because they still have some insanely high stats, but it's this ability which you care about. You care about generating that 1k rage instantly. And when you're surrounding a target, which you always are when you're playing like a 4-man, 5-man, 3-man cav setup, you're gonna have this damage dealt bonus all the time and a hero skill damage dealt bonus. And when you have that with a really good Nika, and honestly my Nika is really good for this type of match style, you're gonna be popping off, and you pop off so much damage. It's 3,000 damage and you nuke their HP by 30%. So it's a really good combo. So just think, you've got one march reducing their health by 30%. You got another march now that is stopping them from attacking for over 3 seconds, which is insane. You have your other march. This obviously empowers that march. You have now this march, which is all about boosting its HP and range damage, which is just great because it's kiting. And so is the Freyga. So it's like you get a really good synergy of like what all the cavalry marches want to do. But you can also, if you have the troop capacity, you could run all flying calves. And if you run all flying calves, what I would suggest is you want to try and make a talent page where all of the cavalry units run at the same speed. That's the biggest tip I can give you. And I only know that from Purdy Sage. Purdy Sage, honestly, is like the king of kiting cavalry. That's what it's called. And it's when you use ranged cavalry or flying cavalry all at the same, you know, march speed. And by doing that, it gives you super easy control. So you can like pretend to go in and out and fake, and people like try and target you and they can't keep up with how much speed you have, you know. And when you do it with ranged cavalry, it's even more disgusting, man. It's like, it's filthy what you can do with ranged cavalry, man. So no, my drink. I was like, where's my drink? Fixing to finish Season 1. Thanks for the info on speed marches. Got those new commanders. Nice. Another good tip is make sure you do your story. Because I kind of got soft locked out unless you can scout all the time. But just make sure you do your story. Because your story on the start, even though I'm on story 1 here, part 2, it requires you to do 1,500 tiles. So just start number 1, do it, do number 2, and then you can just kind of chill here now, you know. We can start to do this story. That's about the lost case, let's claim it. Just learn a bit about the story. We got Theodore already in the story, which is really cool. Berserker bees, that's what the settlers call them in Belleron. Once docile, animals have started becoming aggressive overnight. It's been spreading like a plague and we've not found a cure yet. Darkling Mischief? Darklings. As far as I know, with no sightings in Belleron. So at the moment they're saying there's no thingy, but these are Berserker bees. I've made the villagers shut up in a place in tight. So the story is, they're trying to work out what's going on with these behemoths then. Because they're saying to their knowledge there's no Darklings here, which there isn't. But I know through the story from what you guys might have watched, which is the dev video, the King of the North, right? If you want to call it the King Dwarf. I forgot what his full name is. We're going to see him soon anyway. But he lives where the Frost Dragon is, up in this top zone, right? What he's going to basically do, though, he's like invading. So I don't know if he has been corrupted by darkness, and that's what's causing everything else to go a bit crazy. Lich King style, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try and do the pet trick as well, guys, afterwards, but I don't think I've got enough slots, so I might have to buy some slots with my gold, my gems. I might just do that now. Got 10, 11, maybe 12. There we go, 13. We're happy with that. Right, boy. It's time. It's time to be the very best that no one ever was, boys. Let's go. Yeah, I've noticed the higher level the pet is, the better chances you do get of getting a better pet. I'm just going to tell you that now. I've noticed that. And we've got a blue one already. Let's be a good one. Let's be a good one. Let's be a good one. Ooh. Okay, so we got 100% chance to gain 1 stack of tough pet when casting Counter-Strike. Oh, so we found the enhancement for Counter-Strike. That's really good. That's actually really, really good. I don't know if we will get it, but we've got that. And I've got Heartwall already. That's on one of my other dragons, right? Oh, unless I've got rid of it already. Okay. That's really good though. We've got a skill enhancement. So I'll let you guys know there's a few things you need to realize, right? So you've got your base skills. So if you look at these skills here, these are base skills. These are common skills. You can buy these, right? Your base skill does something, generally, right? You also can get a base talent skill. The talent skill is like the skill specifically for that pet. You can only get that by capturing the pet. So if you want a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star Pain Bloom, you have to capture it so far, as of what we know, right? So you need to capture this. But you need the base talent or skill in order to use these type of skills. And what I am calling them are basically a skill enhancement. So these are and skills, as you can see, with either a keyword or some sort of word in front, as you can see, which enhances that first skill that you have, right? So if you have concentration, like I do have on one of my birds, I can now get forceful concentration, which will then increase the damage dealt by 2.9% for concentration. And if you're wondering what that skill is, it is what this one is, right? Does that make sense to you guys now? Do you understand it? And then, yeah, as Ao said, exuberance I had already. And I've made a video today for you guys showing you how the inherit works, right? And I do something technically bad. I'm not gonna lie, I do something bad for the account, but I'm not stressing because I know I can capture a better goldenrod with a better exuberance later down the line. So I'm not fretting, right? But yes, you will catch a goldenrod with exuberance, and then what you can do is go in here, and then you'll notice there's feral exuberance, and this is just, again, another skill that enhances if you have exuberance. So I hope that makes sense to you all, right? In order to use any skill with like a keyword or a word where it says casting exuberance, you know, you need to have that ability, right? So you need follow-up for this to work, yeah? But if you've got something like Magic Fortune, this is just an actual passive buff, right? So you've got different categories of buffs that you can have for your pets. So just remember that, yeah? So that's why I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of and release this guy. Because if I release this guy, I might get a chance of saving this tough Counter-Strike. And if I do, I can potentially use this tough Counter-Strike later down the line on another pet, and I can just learn it, right? I have a chance that it could land really well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit confirm. And we didn't land anything good, so that's okay. We just got the regen. So what we'll do now is look for another Sapphire Phaedric. See if there's another one around. Oh no, what we'll do. So I'm going to do the pet trick. I'm going to show you guys how to basically get a few pets here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 pets all there, look. Right, so watch this. So what you can do is, if I actually get these guys all the way back here. So what you want to do, and this is a really cool trick at the moment, because the way your warrants work, I don't know if you guys know this, but your warrants obviously completely reset to max every day, right? There is currently a bug in the game. We've asked the devs, they haven't answered about it, but what you can do is, if you've got one warrant left, so I have one, right? What you can do is, if you're fast, what we're going to do is go a bit further deeper. I want to get all these pets on screen. So I've got these pets. There's 4, 5 pets there, right? So what you do is, you can click capture on one of these where stronger, and then you can go capture and move on to the second one, then go on to the third one, then go on to the fourth one, and then go on to the 5th one. Look, right? And I've set all of these to capture, right? And the way this works is you only consume the warrant once your march has touched the pet, and because it hasn't touched the pet, you can set them all to capture 5 different pets, and they will capture all 5. And what will happen is your warrants will go down to like minus something, but next day it'll reset and it'll go back to 2, or it'll go back to 5, whatever you have for the end of the day, right? So at the start of the season, it's a really good way of doing it. So as you can see now, look, we are capturing and killing 5 different ones, right? So really good tip here, really good tip. So if you're trying to capture multiples, you can set all of these going, and all you have to do is make sure your marches are all the furthest away, as far as away. And as you can see, This is the issue, right? This guy couldn't continue fighting because he's consumed the thing, right? So I need this bear to redraw aggro for it to work. But when we look at the Pet Sanctuary now, look, -4, like I said, and in the next day, this will then reset. So your warrants will reset if you do this. And watch, we've captured one of the pets. Here's the second capture now. Is going to be the third capture, potentially going to be on this one or this one. Ooh, who's going to race it first? Who's going to win? But this one's going to despawn. As you see, because of like the way it works, it's fine. We're going to lose this one out, right? But this is just showcasing, look, a really good little tip. We might still get it. Who knows? It's going to be down to like a really long fight. But there's another one and another one. Boom, boom. So now you can go to the Pet Sanctuary. Boom! 4 new pets. And we can check. We got Concentration. We have Beast Mark. And we also have the Wild Counter Strike. So this is again another amazing little